like a job.
This fight is going to be dictated by one punch, by one takedown, whatever the case may be. The fight will not go out of the first round.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, a city that's always embraced the wide-open attitude. It's where a maverick can become a king. And one of the most famous residents of the Big D is HDNet and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. And tonight he is making news by jumping into the red-hot sport of mixed martial arts. Welcome to the world premiere of HDNet Fights. From downtown Dallas, this is the American Airlines Center. Good evening, everyone. Kenny Rice along with Olympic gold medalist Jeff Blatnick. We've been coming to you for many, many Friday nights talking about mixed martial arts action. Something special tonight as we're talking about a show that is put on and promoted by us, HDNet. This is the start of HDNet Fights. Of course, we talk about Mark Cuban, our boss, the owner of HDNet, and the former champ Guy Mesger, who is putting this card together, Jeff.
And without question, Mark Cuban knows professional sport. Mark Cuban knows how to treat professional athletes. And the fighters are excited to get this kind of an opportunity to fight for HDNet Fights.
Well, one thing that we're interested in, of course, all the fights tonight, but especially a very intriguing, actually mysterious main event that we have between Erik Paulson and Jeff Ford. Erik Paulson has not fought since April 15th, 2000. He is taking on Jeff Ford. We wouldn't consider him actually prolific himself in MMA, so you have to wonder what gives in this fight.
Well, Paulson was a great fighter, retired from Shudo in 2000, has trained many a great fighter, but he feels the itch. He wants to get back. The question is, could he knock the rust off? Ford, on the other hand, he is a world kickboxing champion in a couple different organizations. However, not too much MMA experience.
Well, Paulson is certainly very serious about this, as you mentioned. He's trained champs. He certainly knows what this is all about. He's told us many times this week. I kept sitting over there in the corner looking at other guys thinking, you know, I could still do this. So after 7.5 years, at 41, he's going to do it. Meanwhile, you wonder about Jeff Ford. Now, Paulson looked great at the weigh-in yesterday. Ford's 20 pounds heavy coming into this fight. You wonder about his focus.
Well, you wonder about his mental state in that. What a great opportunity. What a wonderful way to set yourself up for a title, and you come in 20 pounds over. The big question is going to be, though, there's a contrast in these two fighters' styles. Paulson wants to fight on the ground, the master of 1,000 holds. Look for him to submit Ford. Where Ford, on the other hand, big, heavy hands. Signature, the big left hook.
Well, will that extra 20 pounds hurt Ford? Will 7.5 years of inaction hurt Paulson? We'll find out later. Meanwhile, standing by right now with Erik Paulson is Ron Kruk, our man on the MMA scene. Ron?
Thanks, Kenny. In 2000, President Bill Clinton was in office, and Erik Paulson fought in his last professional MMA bout. Erik, for 7 years, you have been training some of the sports superstars. Ken Shamrock, Josh Barnett, just to name a few. But tonight, it's all about your comeback. You've got to be dealing with a lot of different emotions right now.
I'm glad to be back. It's kind of a big relief to actually not be cornering guys and getting gray hair, actually getting out there and mixing it up. It's been in my blood, and I've actually missed it a lot, and it is a big emotion to come back in here to twist a neck again.
Well, you didn't pick an easy opponent to come back against as you're matched up against world champion kickboxer Jeff Ford. You guys have very different fighting styles. How do you see you two matching up?
He's a striker. He's going to try to take my head off and try to hurt me. I'm going to hit him. I've got great defense. Going to hit him, clinch, take him down, and finish him.
I know you like to tell some jokes to break the tension a little bit before fights. You got something for us tonight?
Well, I've been eating a lot of hamburgers and a lot of french fries for this fight. I'm really greasing up for this one. And I've been hunting the hills of Brea, looking for rattlesnake venom and pit bull semen to inject into my temples to get ready for this fight.
Well done, my friend. Thank you for the time. Kenny, Jeff, should be a good one. Back to you.
Thanks, Ron. Let's go up to Lupe Contreras for the introduction of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd be so kind to please rise as we pay tribute to our nation, as well as our troops abroad with the singing of the national anthem. Doing the honors, introducing the lead singer of the Landon Band, Billboard Magazine's leading independent band on the West Coast, and also one of the finalists of the Music World Series. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dallas's own Landon Dunning.
see us that us free and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Now let's get ready for the first fight of the night.
I'm David Roberts from Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
I'm Chris Bowles from Dallas, Texas.
My strength is definitely my striking, and I'm going to try to keep it up on my feet.
I'm going to take it to him. I'm going to be aggressive, pound, standing, pound on my feet, pound on the ground, whatever it takes.
Tonight I'm going to get out there, I'm going to push the pace, I'm going to try to break him, I'm going to try to break his heart. I'm just going to push, and until I get him, I will get him.
Blue corner, David Roberts.
David Roberts on his way to the cage. He's out of Tishomingo, Oklahoma. We know as much about the town as we do Roberts. A bit of a wild card here. He does brag about the fact, though, that he makes short work of his opponent or they make short work of him. He has never gone into the second round.
Red corner, Chris Bowles.
Here's Chris Bowles. There's no doubt about it. Chris Bowles would like to keep this fight on the mat. All of his wins have come via submission, and he has been a very aggressive, active fighter in the last 3 months. As we take a look now at the tail of the tape between these lightweights and Chris Bowles, we have seen